newcomers, and I want to tell you how to calculate the interest on capital. So, our topic for the day is interest on capital. As far as interest on capital is concerned, it is calculated on the initial or additional capital of the partners. We have two types of capitals. First is initial capital, and another one is additional capital. And interest is calculated on both types of capitals invested in the business. Whatever or what sort of capital we have invested in the business, we have to calculate the interest. And this interest has been calculated by two ways. By two ways, we can say ways. Two ways. One is as per the partnership deed, one, and second is as per the Partnership Act 1932. As per the partnership deed is called as an agreement in between the partners. As per the partnership deed, whatever it has been decided among the partners with their mutual consent, we have to calculate the interest on capital at the same rate. And as far as the Partnership Act is concerned, Act has provided us that there must not be, Act has provided that must not be calculation of interest of capital or interest on drawing allowed to any partner, which means no partner is entitled to get the interest on capital and firm is also not entitled to get the interest on drawing. As per the Partnership Act 1932, it is the rule. It is the rule. But if the partners have the agreement in between them, if all the partners have the deed in between them with their mutual consent, in this case, whatever it has been written in the deed, the interest on capital or interest on drawing can be calculated on the same rate. I will tell you an example. I am going to write down one example A and B. Which comes to in both the cases. This is all what I have told you, the initial capital interest, how we calculate the initial capital interest. Now we will take an example to calculate the additional capital interest too. Initial capital, the interest on the initial capital has been calculated for per annum. It has been calculated for per annum, means per year, means per year. Now we will take the example of additional capital. If we take the example of additional capital, suppose both partners, A's capital is 1 lakh, B's capital is also 1 lakh, as at 31/3/2020, as at 31/3/2020. Okay? Now they introduce some amount of capital more in the business. Introduction of more capital by A. A introduced 50,000 on 1/6/2020 and B introduced 30,000 on 1/7/2020. At the end of this year, at the end of this financial year, our financial year is from 1st April 2020 to 31st March 2021, right? So if we have to calculate the interest on capital on their additional capitals as well as their initial capitals, we can calculate by this way. First of all, interest on capital of A. Initial capital is 1 lakh. As we have already calculated the amount of capital at the rate 10%. Interest is 10%. 10/100, which comes to 10,000, and it is initial capital. And now interest on additional capital. Interest on additional capital. Additional capital has been introduced by A, 50,000. The amount is 50,000, but this 50,000 has been introduced on 1st of June 2020. So for this interest on capital, full year could not be able to calculate it. So we have to calculate the interest on capital from June onwards. June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February and March. It comes to for the interest on the additional capital only for 10 months here. Only for 10 months here. So our interest on capital will be interest on capital will be multiplied by 5 and divided by 3. This it comes to, you can calculate it as it is. आप यहाँ पे भी इसका आंसर निकाल सकते हो, as we don't have space over here. You can calculate as it is. You have to multiple 5 with this 2500 and divided by 3. The amount you